Hello YouTube, welcome back. Welcome back to those new to the channel. I'm Matthew and this is Matthew Hawker Gaming. Today we're going to do the first in what I call a new series. Well, technically I've done similar videos before, but this is going to be the first in the name series. So this is going to be called what I call Game and Giveaway. Now to celebrate this game, Spin Hero, I'm basically going to do it's similar to what's going to be a Let's Play, which is going to be me playing the game and telling you a bit about my experience with the game. And I'm going to give away a copy of the game. You're going to have to watch the video to find out how to claim a copy. Alright, we're going to go into a game of Spin Hero. It's going to be a slot machine roguelike. So it's going to be similar to a Slay the Spire. The way it's going to differ from Slay the Spire is that it's going to be it's going to differ is that you're going to basically, it's going to be on a slot machine, so basically it's going to be very similar to that game, other than the fact that you've got, instead of cards like you have in Slay the Spire, and like most people know Slay the Spire, and I've done a video on Slay the Spire, is basically you have a slot machine and you're basically building up reels on a slot machine instead of cards. Right, so this is going to be the selection of heroes. As you see, there's 4. I believe that's all of them. You see, each of the heroes is going. This is the base hero, Alaric. He's going to be like a knight, so he's going to be like a warrior kind of character. And then you have another 3. I'll just show you the other 3. And now you say each of these have to have they've got various different perks. So you have, and they unlock at level 4 and level 8. So this one has got all of them unlocked. So right, and this is the ones. So those are all of them. So today we're going to play it as Alaric. And I believe you have to click on the one you want. And you don't use all of them. So we're going to have an Angel Pact. So how does this work? It's after dying for the first time, revive with 50% health. I haven't cleared it with this character. I've cleared it with the other ones, but you see there's various difficulty settings as like most of these games. Right, we're going into stage 1. We'll show you a little bit. Right, so you see the map. It looks like Slay the Spire. Nothing particularly new there. So you see the thing is the start. You go up to the boss on the far right of the map. You say these are the regular enemies. These little grey nodes. The chests. These are locked chests, so locked chests require a key to open. This is a normal chest. You can open this automatically and you'll get an item for it. And these are elite enemies, the darker one. Okay, so we'll start. We're going to go through the top. We're going to go through this chest, as this one's get us an item. Right, so this differs a bit to Slay the Spire, in which case you have a selection of starting items. So basically you have a selection of equipment. So now all the equipment have various rarities in this game. So you look at this one, this is a common variant, and then goes up to Greatsword is an uncommon rare. So rare's blue, and it goes up to epic and so forth. I don't remember if legendaries are in this one. Alright, so this is your starting bundle. You have this 250 gold, this 250 gold, this 350 gold, this and 300 gold, or this, which is basically two uncommons, a rare, and 2 commons, and 100 gold, the random one. So we're going to go for that one. So I've got a iron axe, a piece of bread, which is healing, and piggy bank is a way to build up money. This is a fire staff, it's basically a magic weapon. We will explain as we get to, and a mage slayer. All right, so that's our starting thing. So we're going to start from the top, go to the first enemy. So right, so when you fight an enemy, you see the enemy is on the right hand side of the screen. The number is how much it's going to attack for, and you basically take it in turns, basically. So you see on the top side of the screen is the hero. You've got your health and your mana. Your mana is basically certain items use mana when they attack, and it will take mana off the bar. Gold is what you use to spend. Runes will be buffs, but we don't need to explain that at the moment. Right, so you spin. So basically, when you spin the reels, they will go automatically. You do not have control over how you stop them. Some of these games do. Right, so as you see, and now you'll add to various totals on the right hand side. So the top total being a normal attack. Your second one down will be ranged attack, which requires arrows, and they're things that generate arrows. The other one is the magic one that uses up mana, and the next one is a shield, which means you will basically have gain a damage immunity effectively equal to that, because it attacks through the shield first. Right, there'll be various buffs and stuff that will come up as well. Right. No, so on game and giveaway, what we're going to do, we do normally, is we play the game and then we give away a copy. You'll have to watch the video to find out how you can claim it. It's going to be for a PC Steam copy of this game. I don't believe this one is available on other platforms though, but sometimes they will be. Anyway, we're giving away a PC Steam copy. If you just watch the video and you'll find out how to claim it. Alright, so this is our section. So we're going to either have the long sword, probably go, or we can just re-roll. I'm just going to go 12 damage every spins. Alright, we're going to open the 3 chests and see what we get. 55 gold and a common symbol. Don't really like the look of those. Coin sack, just a way to generate money. Right, going against an owlbear. A fairly typical D&D monster. I do like fantasy in general. For coincidence, when I mentioned fantasy, so one of the other games in the Humble Bundle this month is Total War Warhammer, which is another duplicate for me, so we may do a video on that at some point. Anyway, I recommend checking out Humble Bundle, though, for those people that don't know what Humble Bundle is. It's basically a selection of games for charity that are normally done at quite a cheap price. So I'm in the UK, I'm in Europe, though, so... and it's about £10. You get about 8 games each month. It is technically a monthly subscription, although you don't have to take it. You can cancel it some months. And they also do various more specialist bundles, like they've done various, let's say, Capcom bundle. They've done various rougelike bundles. I believe there's one for all the Monster Hunter games at the moment. That one's slightly more expensive, though. So this is a build-around card. This is deal 3 damage and plus 3 damage for each adjacent axe. So we're going to try that one and try and get more axes. I think there's 4 to 5 stages. I'm not 100% on that. We're hitting for around 50 or so now, and our armour isn't so high. Our armour's about 15, but they're not netting that much damage on us. So we say we heal 10% after each battle, or gain max HP if you are uninjured. Yeah, I made a mistake. I did another run, and I forgot I thought you got all the buffs, so I didn't equip the Angel's Pact, and that probably cost me that wrong. Right, so this is another. Yeah, so now you see this is one of the chests you have to open, so you need a key. So we won't be doing that, but we've got 500 gold to spend in the shop. I'm going to say we probably want to, so 500, I'm just working out. We can take 2 of these, right? We have 25 armor one, and then like, either the bleed or the frail. I'll take this one. We've got 90 left. I'll probably leave it there. Alright, we'll carry on going. Going against the forest guardian, who looks like a turtle. It reminds me of Terry Pratchett, the world on the back of the turtle kind of thing. There are actually quite a few turtles in MTG as well. I come from a Magic playing background as well, so I do a lot of various other video game and MTG and CCG content. They're all be linked in the various playlists, so I appreciate if you check some of those out. I've been going for, what, 3 years now? I've over 100 videos. My most recent video was I did a video showing my video game pickups. I'm a big physical video game collector, and I did a video showcasing what I bought this year, basically pretty much all of what I got. Right, let's hope I get through this. Got through that. Yep. Right, so we're going to take the reinforced axe, which is like it's the bigger version of what I said earlier. So the one that the common version. Right, I healed 10% back, I think. Right, so I think the top half looks better. Right. Oh, do you heal? You might heal all your damage back at the end of each stage. I think that looks like what the case was, because I was nearly out of all my health. Right. I have to remember to use these because they can be used every X battles basically, and you want to use them to get to the thing. I think I need more healing items though. I seem to take quite a lot of damage. As long as I get through the things, 19 I should do it. Yeah, that's easy. And then I heal back. Right, so I said we want more armor, right? So this basically gives armor and deals plus damage to adjacent agility weapons. But I don't know what the definition of agility weapon is, but I think it's alright because the armor's okay on its own. Right. Let's just spin. Yeah, so so it's going to tap me for 30 now, so I'm probably better gaining the armor. And apply throw to the thing, so it's now attacking for less. And gives me a bit more of a cushion. So it's not going through the armor. And it gives me, if I get to the end of the battle with most of my health, I'm just going to gain more back. I think we should get through it. It's 40 we need to do. Yeah, we're doing 80. Right, just 10 armor straight. Right, so it's attacking for 30, so hopefully we get more. There you go, I think exactly what we needed not to take damage. $39, so it's going through for... Yep. Right, let's hope it... Right, so we did die, but we've got a stack. So basically we gain... After dying, you return and remove the buffs. Hopefully we'll be alright now. As you see, it's gaining rage, so it's dealing more damage each time to get through it. I'm going to re-roll. I don't think that's that great for us. I'll re-roll again. We're going to have the axe, right? Right, we'll go through those 3 items at the top. Hopefully get something good. 53 in a symbol. It's going to be armor. The axe. Right, now it's looking slightly better. Attacking for 30, so we should hopefully get more armor. Right, I think we've got a few more. As you see, these are all the things we have on the wheels, and you have ways to remove them if you need to. Right. Yeah, now we're looking a lot better, so we get the thing. But like, I don't think any of those are particularly. We'll have the poison flask. Right. Hermit crab. Yeah, for some reason, most of these these kind of roguelike games seem to have the slot machine ones seem to all have a fantasy theme, other than be a landlord. So, like, obviously fantasy theme seems to be one of the most popular. I mean, like, I mean, among people I know, we're all into this kind of thing. Right, let's take down the fish folk night. It would be a Murloc in Hearthstone, or Merfolk in Magic. I'll take the Mana Stone, but I don't really think it does much. We'll go into one of these shops. You can't see them, so it doesn't make any difference. Rare. We're looking for ones that aren't rare because we want something else. So that wouldn't work on bosses, for instance. We'll have the burn one. Oh, now I know. So these are like basically rerolls the items and stuff. Yeah, I get it now. These are like the service ones. Yeah, I didn't get that right on one of my other things. Okay, let's go into the boss now. Right, so we're going into the boss 2. I think they're 4 or 5. As you see, it's got 1,000 HP. We were saved basically because by the Angel Pact. Basically, we're hopefully going to get through this. We're hitting for around 100 plus. So it should do it in 2 to... As you see, these are all the debuffs it's got. It's got poison on it and burn. Our armor's a lot better now. We're generating 50 or so each time. Our damage output is nearing, our maximum is nearing 200. Probably finishing it next turn. I believe I've got it 16 hours on it. I think I've finished it, but not with every character. Might try this pike. I don't really know what it does. I don't know all the items in the game. Some are unique to each class. Right, so which way are we going? Much of muchness, I don't really think it matters. You can't tell the difference between the various enemies, other than they're normal or unique. Or elite, sorry, not unique. Right. Yeah, so I've covered other games before in this kind of similar, but this is the first named one. We were going to call it Game and Giveaway, we're going to call it. And it's going to be in a linked playlist, which I'm going to start. Right, so other games I've covered in this series, we did, the most recent one we done was WWE 2K, the wrestling game. And we've done Slay the Spire. Because I don't really choose the game. I basically find games that I have with the ones I can give away. I do enjoy all the games that I feature though, and I mean, say I always I would say I've got play all of them pretty much. Right, so Golden Axe, that's pretty good, and that's also a game that's a game that originates around the 16-bit Mega Drive era. There were 3 main games. It was a scrolling beat 'em up. Well, the Mega Drive was the first version of it, but it did come out on 8-bit as well. It was on Master System as well. Got good memories of Golden Axe. Right, so we basically can't really have much choice here. We'll just try, if in doubt, take the rare. Right, we'll go up the top path. Go against the cactus. Reminds me of Final Fantasy, reminds me of Captain. As of this video, some of the cards just got banned in Magic from Final Fantasy, like Vivi being the one that's problematic and he just got banned. Genie Lamp. I believe there was an RPG that had a genie in the lamp. I'm trying to remember. I think it's Defenders of Oasis. I think that game's relatively expensive now. Right, I need to remember to basically use these items, so we're just going to use them now. We're not getting huge value of it, but we want to get them back for the boss, and I'm pretty sure. Right, let's do this. Right, so we're doing it in the next hit, right? It's got 100 and something. Yeah, you've got this. Right, so here we go. Right, so now we can pick one of these. This one is basically, it deals damage and +1 for each 3 stacks of poison. So it means if you have more poison items, and we do, we've got a poison flask. Or we can have the Rainbow Quiver, which basically is like, it does random debuff, so it's quite random. This restores full health, can only be used once. I'm going to take the Golden Apple. It's basically similar to my, one of the things with a little bit more. Oh, that did a lot of damage. I hope Oh, as you see now, it didn't kill me, thankfully. And now I've got most of my health back. Right. So we basically had effectively 3 lives. Oh, now the damage output is going way up. But it's all these buffs that I keep getting. So it's like, I'm hitting for around 300 now on a good swing. I think there's an achievement for hitting like 500 or something. We're just going to take the epic. It's like a plate. So it's 15 armor and 5 thorns. Thorns is like basically when you take damage, when the opponent attacks you, they take damage back equal to the number. Right. What do I want? Knight Shield. I'll just have the bigger one. We'll go for both, I guess. Scorpion. So I believe the poison will go through the armor. Yeah, so we've been nearly dead or technically dead quite a few times. Now our damage output is quite up. We're healing and we're looking okay. And we're building up a nice stack of gold. Right, so we'll just take coin stack. Alright. At the end of this stage, I'll let you know how to claim the game. Okay, so I feel we might be using. Yeah, I've got no keys, so we're going to take the things. So this is 50 armor and the 45 buff. So we're going to get rid of. We press right button to discard. So I'm going to have that on 50 armor and the 45 buff. I'm tempted to take the thorns and get rid of this. I'm not sure which one to get. I'll get rid of that one. Right. We might as well heal some. Okay, now I've got 20 to play with. I might be getting rid of stuff, but I'm not sure. I'm just going to leave it there. Right, so we're going into the boss. Right, so this one hits. This one's hitting for around 70. Alright, let's see how it goes. Hopefully we can get that. I haven't cleared it with this character. I've cleared it with other characters, just not this one. Right, we've covered the first one anyway, so it hasn't net any damage off that roll anyway. Yeah, it's dealing with. We took some on that hit. Oh, I'm not playing very well. I keep forgetting to use the stuff. It's netting some damage off. Right, I should use the buffs. because it would have taken a load more damage. So basically, we use that. Gain 30 thorns, gain 50 armor, and fortified. Now, fortified is the one where it deals more damage. Gain 25% armor and fortified. So now I've got 75. So that's looking like I'll probably. I'm not sure if your armor carries over, because on some games it carries over. Does this carry over? Yeah. So I didn't forget to tell you that I believe some of it carries over to the next turn. We're not surviving this here, are we? No. Alright, so we'll go back to the main screen. I'm going to let you know how to claim the game. Alright, so to claim today's copy of Spin Hero, we're going to put the game. Basically, all I ask to do is that if you I'm going to put the copy of the game. It's going to be a Steam code, so you need Steam to claim it. You need to type the copy in the redeem codes section of Steam. Basically, the copy of the game, I'm going to put a code below the video in the comment section. All I ask is that if you claim the game, please like the comment, just to let people know that the game has been claimed, and so not to waste their time. Alright, thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and especially if you're new to the channels, it helps me grow the content. I aim to do more of these, what I'm going to call game and giveaway, we're going to call them. I mean, you say don't forget to check out the other two I did. They may even be the wrestling one. I don't even know if it's been claimed yet, because no one liked the comment. And there was one for Slay the Spire as well. Anyway, they will be linked in the various playlists that are linked. I also do various MTG and video game content, and you say check those out in the link playlist. Thanks very much for watching. Good luck to those trying to claim the game. And and you say it's not a very expensive game. It's it's good fun. I would recommend it. It's more random than some of these games, but it's still good fun anyway. Anyway, how old is it now? About a year. I'll also link in the description of what the other games that are similar to this, as I can't remember them all off the top of my head. I'm not be a landlord. All right, thanks very much for watching. I mean, so I'm using Streamlabs desktop on PC to record this. All right, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye.